This is Track House. Track House. This is Track House. This is Track House. This is Track House. Hottest show in the streets. Yeah, you know what that's about. Yeah, this is Track House. This is Track House. Grab a hold of your seats, cause we bout to black out. This is Track House. Track House. Let's go. Track House. Let's go.
Yeah. Track House shit, your boy Big C.
Jim Brown.
Shout out to Live. We out here, man.
Brother Mike on the board.
Yeah, we got your boy Kal Dawson in the fucking building.
Shit.
Let's go, Kyle. What up, Kyle? What's good with you?
What's up? What it do? What the business is?
Yeah, ain't nothing going on but the rent, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? Same old shit. Now we do, my brother. So tell the people, man. Who's Kal Dawson, man? Let's talk about it. Where you from? Let them know what's up. I know it's Southside, Jamaica, Queens, and all that.
Yeah, Kal Dawson. He from South Jamaica, Queens. From Baisley Projects, right there, Foshin Guy Brewer. Used to be a ex hustler. Went to the system a few times. Came out. The last situation. I came out 2011. Barack Obama. Changed. Actually, Barack Obama changed my sentence. And got 2011. I started Kal Dawson management team.
Oh, okay.
You said he changed his sentence. Where he gave you a lighter sentence?
Yeah, he cut me loose. I mean, because a lot of celebrities were on my behalf.
Yeah.
And he overturned my sentence.
Right.
How long you was there? How long you was down for?
You gotta talk, speak up.
How long you was down for?
He's in the lobby of the building.
Ooh. I think we can't hear him.
I can hear you.
There you go. Going in now.
All right. I said, how long you was down for?
They had me. They made me cop out to 120 months in the feds, but I did 5 years. So 10 years, I did 5.
Yeah.
And 2000, November 1st, 2011, Barack came up with that new law. You can't convict somebody over a ghost dog. I had a conspiracy charge. Somebody said that I was distributing 250 kilos. I was getting it from Big Meat from BMF. That wasn't true.
Wow.
Oh, they had you connected, huh?
Oh, conspiracy shit. So how you when you started fucking with the game, the rap game in general, like what was your first like?
And I thought I fuck up the rap game since like 92, like early 90s. I was an A&R Def Jam.
Like yeah, they say your brother was friends with Russell, right?
Yeah, my brother and Russell was cool. Cause my brother from South Jamaica, but he's always hang out on the Hollis side of town. I mean, because back then Hollis and anybody from Queens, Hollis, anybody from South Jamaica, Hollis and Southside didn't get along. Back in the Andrew Jackson high school days.
Right.
Andrew Jackson. I heard about that.
Hey, Kal, you trending, man. You out here, man. You trending, brother. You want to talk? We want to talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. We got the whole. Now you Black Rob, yo. First of all, R.I.P. to Black Rob and his family. Our condolences to the family, man. Shit was.
Yeah, crazy. I got a shirt on now. I got my Black Rob Rest in Peace shirt on. Somebody made for me.
Oh, that shit is dope. I see it. That shit is dope. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that shit is dope, man. R.I.P. Now you Black Rob manager, right?
Exactly, because what we're gonna do today, we're gonna address all issues.
Let's do it.
Other blogs,
let's do it.
And we're gonna make an understanding understood.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna I'm gonna got proof of evidence. Everybody else that was talking this stuff, bloggers, right. A lot of these bloggers dudes, I don't even know them personally.
Yeah.
They just saying anything on my name, and
So
it's funny because I was at the funeral, and the so-called tough guys. I'm saying, like, why you make a move? I was there at the beginning to the end.
Right. You got.
So I'm like, if you want to see me, that was the opportunity right there. We could have been down the street and be men. I got a right hand, left hand like you do.
Fact.
If you want to do something else, I got them too. They was on deck as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it make a difference how you want to go.
Right.
I can make this a 2-for-1 funeral. Make me no difference.
That's what's up. I mean, not really what's up, but we got to get a we you know, you can't listen to that negativity, brother. Like you got to.
My thing is,
if you know you right,
you want to get on these blogs, right? You want to talk this talk like some dude said. Some dude named Ra, I don't know who but I found out who Ra is. I know his brother and his family. So I did my little research. So he don't know I know that, but he on the blog talk about Kal Dawson was shook at the funeral. I was shook.
Oh wow. Like, see, I ain't hear that one.
Oh yeah, he said I was shook. Then Mark Curry, he drunk. He did with the lies he telling.
Where the fuck Mark Curry come from?
Puffy called him. Puffy didn't call you. You gonna tell a book against Puffy. Puffy wasn't fucking with near one of y'all there at the funeral. So y'all literally lying in front of his man's mother, in front of the dead body in the casket.
Wow.
Y'all vicious.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So why everybody gunning at Kal Dawson?
Why they gunning at you, brother? Let's talk about it, man. Let's clear the bullshit up.
I think they might feel something sweet. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I got 4 convictions. I beat 2 bodies. So what they think anything is sweet, I don't know.
Right.
I guess they won't use me as a scapegoat, but like I said, the proof is in the pudding. The truth gonna reveal itself. That's what we're gonna do here. Yeah. I gotta do other blogs.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back. We want to get into some music real quick, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna hit a full circle. We're gonna do some Black Rob shit real quick. We're gonna shout out Rob real quick, man. R.I.P. real quick, and we're gonna come back to it. We're gonna get the full shit what's going on, all the bullshit that's going on. We're gonna clear up all the rumors, all the speculations that people have against you, because what I seen you was there for the brother. So we're gonna clear that up, my brother. So right now we're gonna get into some Black Rob shit real quick and salute Black Rob.
All right.
Black Rob, watch the whole thing unfold. From 100th Street to 200th Street. Got me sitting on the roof. I trained on less than 100 proof. Hand on horses about to roast. Some kids who flash like they assassins. Pick up my dough and BK, the sunny passion. Got the spot on lock. Taking flicks around the corner. She made it where this spot ain't hot like a potato. She got 5-0 on the payroll. They sniffing. I don't know what to say, yo. There they go in front of the store, dressed in black. Tell by their demeanor, they be hustling backwards. Came to do one thing. Them, that's it, that's all. Solo, single, no more, no less. I swang, yo. Money in this Kango. This man made us run for the door, caught him. In the gator shoes, this girl probably bought him. Too bad, Black ain't get the chance to extort him. It's like that don't deserve to live. Word to mid, and we ain't got no love to give. For these drop shots who wanna be down, wanna be clowns, get fair ones. I like how all that good down, and I dare one.
I dare you to come against me. I dare you.
Yeah. R.I.P. Black Rob, man.
Hey, yo,
Kal Dawson, man.
If you did know like that, then why you didn't help?
Kal, you there, baby? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. So let's clear it up, man. Let's where you want to start at, man. Like, I know there was some $20,000 shit going on, and niggas is saying Hove sent some shit, and niggas didn't get it. Then the nigga try to say you took it, and then so let's clear that shit up, man. Like, what's going on?
What is that about?
Yeah, what is that about?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. 20,000. Nah, I lose that playing Tito in the hood. Fucking 20 bands, my fucking ring. These ignorant people, if they pay attention, my ring cost 60,000. My belt buckle cost another 20.
Right.
From being the jeweler.
Right.
So this is what happens me dealing with ignorant people and nigga shit. But let me start from August 2020. That's when I started working with Black Rob as managing him.
Oh, so you only been his manager for a year? About to be a year?
Not even a year.
Okay.
Saying
yeah.
I knew of him through his music, but I didn't know him personally until August 2020. This guy named Robert C. Styles, he reached out to me because I worked with Cheeks, Beanie Siegel, and Capadonna already. So it was like, yo, is there room in your roster for Black Rob? You know what I mean? Because you know you do a lot of bookings with Cheeks and Capadonna. I'm on a Wu-Tang documentary, Men's and Mike. I'm on episode 4, sitting at the table with the RZA and them.
Oh wow.
So
wow.
I was like,
I ain't even peeped
yeah,
that,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, so people, like I said, like I've been doing this for I know the Wu-Tang dudes since 83, 84, before they even started rapping. We was running around Park Hill. I was coming away from Queens out there building 180 and 240 and 260 and all that.
Yo, you started with Murder Inc., right?
In the street? No, I started with Def Jam. Truth be told.
Oh, okay. I read some shit that you started with Murder Inc. And
nah, I went from Def Jam to Murder Inc.
Okay.
But
okay. But you did work for Murder Inc. You was manager or something at Murder Inc., right?
Nah, I was the president over there.
President. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
So let's get back to the Rob situation.
Let's go.
So August of 2020, you know, it was phone numbers was exchanged. Me and Rob had a conversation on the phone. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm not guaranteed, you know what I'm saying, what I could do, but I'm gonna try, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all about the promoter, and they decide like, you know, who they want to book, who they don't want to book. That's like somebody got a club in New York City and they're trying to hire Bootsy. Bootsy don't got a big fan base like that in New York City. He's not gonna do good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So certain artists in certain regions they do good. Like Bootsy more so the South and the Midwest. I mean, he can't come to the Garden and pack it out.
Nah.
People don't rock with him like that.
Right.
So, the first gig I booked for Black Rob, and this is facts. It was October 24th of 2020. We was in Detroit. It was Benny Siegel and Black Rob. We went to Core Radio in Detroit, Michigan. Then from there, we was at Views on Grand River. And then the after party was at Playground. Mayweather did the after party. That's the first situation I had for Black Rob. And then from there, I had Black Rob. He booked at a pop-up shop in Connecticut at the studio in Bridgeport, him and Jadakiss. And then New Year's, I had him booked. Okay. This lady house, she's a retired correctional officer. She lived in Brooklyn in Flatbush. I had Black Rob booked for that joint. Then I had him booked All-Star Weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. It was Black Rob, Mr. Cheeks.
So you had him working. You had him working.
Absolutely.
You had him working.
He doesn't run his Instagram page because Rob wasn't fucking with that. He didn't know how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
So it was a guy that I think at once was his role manager, some dude named Jay. He had access to that Instagram page. I never had the passcode.
Okay.
And this other dude, I think, was booking for shows for Rob. This kid named Wop, he had access to it because all those flyers and stuff that I had for Rob, I put on my Instagram. You know what I mean? I ain't never put on his because I have access to his password.
Right.
So, so this guy, my partner named Marcus Mancy, he contacted me. He was like, yo, I'm going to do All-Star Weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. He said, I like your lineup.
Yeah, I seen that flyer. I seen that flyer.
I want to book Black Rob, Cheeks, and Beans. So he was like, cool. He had Ed Lover. He had, on that same ticket was Ed Lover, Cassidy, and Benzino. So that Friday, Black Rob flew down from New York to Atlanta.
Right.
And that's the last time he ever been in New York. I mean, because he passed away on April 17th.
Wow.
So what happened when he performed that day, another dude that I knew, he reached out to Mark Curry, and Mark Curry found out that Black Rob was gonna perform at La Vie, All-Star Weekend in Atlanta. He came up to the venue.
Wait, so Mark Curry just came out for that? Like they were they rocking hard? Like him and Rob, were they rocking all the way? Like they was cool like that? They stayed in touch after the Bad Boy shit or whatever? Like how what their relationship was like would make him to come on social media and be like, yo, listen, this is that and this is that.
What happened? I think him and Rob had a relationship. I think they used to live together at one time in Atlanta, Georgia, and then I was told they got evicted. You know what I mean? But I never heard Rob, Rob was saying that, once, before he passed, like, he was telling me, like, Curry was his man, you know what I mean? And I don't know what might have happened, after that, because I ain't going to detail because they ain't my business. You know what I mean?
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I ain't with the gossip shit to find out, like, you know what I mean? Like, men don't do that, you know what I mean? So I never asked to go in details, but he came that day, he performed at Raw. And that same day Black Rob performed, he was staying with, I think, his cousin in Manhattan. And she had sent him a text message. Where you at? You need to stay there. Don't come back here. Blah blah blah. So he showed me the text. He was like, "Yo, Cal, look." So I read the text, and I was like, "Damn." So he's like, "Yeah, this is like the second time she did this shit." So I'm like, "All right, well, fuck it. Don't worry about it." So that was a Friday. March 5th was a Friday. So Saturday morning, he supposed to left to go back to New York, but he wanted to stay because Beans flew in town on the 6th. That was his birthday bash as well, so he wanted to stay. Because that's the circle, you know what I mean? Beans, Cheeks, Black Rock. That's all my camp. So he wanted to stay and rock up with Beans.
These are those three. These are the people that you represent as managers, as management.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Siegel, Cheeks, and Black Rob.
Siegel, Cheeks, Black Rob, and Capadonna from Woo.
Oh, shout out Capadonna, man. All right.
So moving along, Rob sent me that. We saw that text. I mean, he presented that to Curry. You know what I'm saying? But Curry went and kept it pushing. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like Curry. Now, mind you, Curry lives in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't. I stay in Queens, New York. So Curry lives down there. Curry never offered like, "Yo, Rob, well, fuck it, come stay with me." Da da da.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, cause I heard, like, I'm hearing like Rob was homeless and didn't really have.
So my point is, Curry started doing interviews talking about. Let me get to the details first, and then we're gonna cover all that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, go ahead.
So Rob stayed in the hotel for a couple of days, even though his son came down too. Rob Jr. He came, he went back to New York. So we had Rob in the hotel, you know what I mean, for a couple of days, and then after that, a friend of mine named Goldmouth, he from Georgia, you know what I mean? He's like, "Yo, fuck it, I'm gonna put the homie in the hotel for like a week." So he did that. Yeah, Black Rob in the hotel, but Rob he be on dialysis. I mean, he got bad kidneys. So while he was in the hotel, my man called me, was like, "Yo, Cal, Rob's swelling up. Yo, what I should do?" I said, "Yo, call an ambulance." I mean, cause he hadn't probably been going to dialysis. He been down there to Atlanta. I don't know if he was going up in New York, if he was going to dialysis 3 times a week like he's supposed to. I don't know. I mean, so my man Goldmouth called the ambulance. It picked Rob up. Rob was in the hospital for like 6 days. So when he came out of the hospital, I think Rob had called his friend, this dude named Wop. Wop went and picked him up and brought him to the juice bar that he owns in Georgia. So when I called Black Rob, he was like, "Yo, I'm at the juice bar." But before he got to the hospital, I called my man Blacker. And we got a friend of ours named Cricket. Cricket, he's a one badass drummer. I told you to Rob to tag him in.
To tag him,
so yeah, Cricket got the mini mansion out there in Fayetteville, Georgia, not too far from Rick Ross' house. So they was like, "Yo, snatch Black Rob up and bring him to Cricket house." So that's what I did. Mind you, the guy who had Black Rob at the juice bar, he lives in Atlanta as well. These the guys, he's been around for like 15, 20 years.
Okay. And nobody ever reached out.
So
that's crazy.
I picked Wop up from there and took him to Cricket house. So while he was standing at Cricket house, Cricket, he got him a haircut, some ladies that they deal with these type of herbs and juices and all the other stuff. And, eventually Rob started swelling up again, so Cricket had called me, was like, "Yo, man, looking bad," you know what I mean? I said, "Yo, call the ambulance." So again, Rob got back to the hospital. He went to Piedmont, Fayetteville. I mean, and that's when he started swelling up and getting dialysis treatment. So I think it was some type of procedure that Rob needed that hospital couldn't do. So they transferred him from Piedmont, Fayetteville to Piedmont, Atlanta on P Street.
Okay.
So I went and visited him. That's the day X passed away. So I went to go see Rob. I think he has to get some fluids out of his lungs, right? And so that's why he got transferred to the other hospital. Mind you, these guys ain't been visiting him. Like Mark Curry can't tell you the name of the hospital Rob was in or the room numbers.
That's crazy.
But he advocating Rob was staying with him. Rob was staying with you, then why was he homeless? Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he on some clout shit then, huh?
Yeah, he was clout chasing. Yeah. So, more of the story is, so I went to the hospital to go visit Black Rob. I'm the one that made the video of this hotel room that went viral because he was fucked up.
A lot of people thought that was Mark Curry.
No, I did that.
I know.
Mark Curry never meant to go see him. No.
Yeah.
I made that video. It was on my Instagram.
And
then DJ Self posted
he
on
reposted
his.
it. Right.
DJ Self posted on his IG.
Wow.
So I posted that video up because he needed serious help that was beyond Kal Dawson's budget. You know what I mean? Once DJ Selfie posted on his Instagram, a lot of rappers and people on a higher pay grade started reaching out to Self. So Self reached out to me, was like, yo, such reached out to me, you know, yo, what do Rob needs? Now some other kid named Mike Zombie, I think he's a producer out of Jersey. He's in California. He started a GoFundMe program. He did it on his own. So I reached out to this dude, like, who authorized you to do that?
Right.
He said, I want to help, you know what I mean? Cause I'm in the music business and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cause at first when I seen it floating around, you know, I'm putting up there, it's a scam. You know what I mean? Because like we ain't start this, so how you think about yourself to start it? You know? So when I reached out to him, he said that he DM'd Black Rob's Instagram, the real Black Rob. So Black Rob doesn't run his Instagram. Somebody that he should do business with runs that page. So I talked to him, the kid Mike Zombie. So like I had something, I said, well, whatever you accumulate with the GoFundMe program, this is my bank information. I sent that to him. So somehow when I got Rob out, when Rob came out the hospital that second time, I took him to the mall shop, and that's when Mark Curry came there, and then we was talking. I reached out to the kid Mike Zombie.
I'm saying Mark Curry ain't help him. He ain't buy him nothing. He ain't help contribute to the shopping.
Nah.
So how was your relationship with Rob? Like was that your man or was it just business?
Like I said, I didn't have history with Black Rob, but a lot of people who so-called knew him for years, they didn't want to deal with that situation with Rob. I guess they've been going through this back and forth with him with his kidneys and, you know, dialysis, but
it's like,
I see nobody else was trying to help him or reached out for him. So I didn't want to leave the man all fucked up in bad position because that could happen to me.
Nah, that's
I want somebody to help me.
That's love.
So
you didn't even know him like that. You didn't even know him like that, but you felt it. You felt that, but you felt that vibe. You seen that.
I told you, I started dealing with him August 2020.
Yeah, right. It wasn't that long. So like when he did shows and shit, he had to be close to a hospital, right? If he did a show, like if he go on tour or something, like the venue had to be.
See, you go dialysis, I think Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Okay. So
most of the shows I had for him was like either a Friday night or a Saturday, some shit like that.
Right.
So he could fly out, you know what I mean? Go take care of his shit, the woman, fly back in, do what he do.
Right.
But so
if he still was booking these shows, like I don't know what child support was killing him.
When he passed away, we had a show. He passed away April 17th. I had a show lined up for him April 24th in Detroit, Michigan, May 30th in Gary, Indiana, and he had another show booked for him in Griffin, Georgia, August 14th with him, Cheeks, and Chuck Rock.
Right. Man. I continue with you. Like, that's crazy, man.
So now, Mark Curry, he comes to the mall, and if you go on my Instagram, I had the footage up there of using the mall talking, because I did reach out to the kid Mike Zombie.
I seen it.
Then Mark Curry's like, yeah, Mike Zombie said, yeah, you did reach out to him, da-da-da. So Mark Curry, where he did some backdoor shit, typical nigga shit, I guess he must have told the kid, you know, I'm Mark Curry, Rob my man from Bad Boy, don't deal with Cal, deal with me. Next thing you know, Mark Curry name up there as beneficiary.
What?
Yeah. Mark Curry name was up there as a beneficiary.
That's crazy.
So like I said,
that's crazy.
I ain't tripped about that shit because, you know, kid, like, do what you do. But now when Self reached out to me, somebody in a high position from Brooklyn, he called Self called me.
What do you need?
You know what I mean? So he was like, what do you need? Right. I said, well, Rob needs his own place. And, you know, he need to get back and forth to dialysis. So they would say, okay, we're going to send like maybe 10 to 20 bands for him. So I gave Self my, you know, the Kal Dawson management team, bank information, the account number, the routing number. Right? So now.
Wait, you You gave Self that, you said?
I gave it to Self to send it to the person that called Self a crime about Black Rob.
Okay.
So now moving along, now Mark Curry, he goes in his Instagram, he puts a video up there. Yo, this the video I made when Black Rob was in the hospital room. He go, yo, Black Rob, he was discharged there at the hospital. I don't know why somebody made a video out there, but Rob is good and blah 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 blah. You know, but I'm like, how the fuck is he good? Because we got to the hospital, I got him a hotel room, and Rob was talking to himself, like, yo, I'm in a lot of pain. I ain't got no crib. My man trying to get me a crib. You know, I mean, I'm going through this shit for the last 4 or 5 years. So how the fuck is he good? You tell me. Rob talking for himself.
That's So
you know what I mean?
So what happened when the so-called Brooklyn rapper sent that, and you sent the routing number? What transpired after that? Like, it never went through. You never got it.
It never went through. It never happened because I guess maybe because, you know, one person over here got a GoFundMe program, and some other people started GoFundMe programs. So it's like, what to believe? Like, is the money gonna go to the right person and it's gonna help them? You know what I'm saying? Which I could think that probably was a problem, but I provided text messages to other bloggers, Ten Toes.
Yeah,
if you go to
shout out
YouTube,
10 Toes. I seen shout out 10 Toes.
Yeah. Me, 10 Toes, and one badass drummer, you know, to do cricket we had met and BBQ through Black Rob's cousin, his girl named Crystal. But you know, 10 Toes came to my birthday bash last year. Like,
okay.
I know of him, he knew of me, but we never had no phone numbers to each other.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I seen when he posted some shit, and then after that, y'all kind of like talked about what he posted about, and kind of like you know what I'm saying, squash what. You know what I'm saying? Like when real niggas do type shit and shit like that.
Because everybody was under influence. Everybody was under the influence of Mark Curry. Because Mark Curry, you know, the dude named Gene, he had a podcast. But I think at one time he was a security at Bad Boy.
Gene Dill.
So, you know, they're like, well, we don't know Kal Dawson like that. We know Mark Curry, so we're going to go with what our man said. Mark Curry been lying the whole time.
That's crazy.
Rob never stayed with him. He never looked out for Black Rob. He only came through, like I said,
so
March
5th. How the fuck he
became
became the beneficiary? Like, what happened? Like, with Rob's, like, didn't he have to get that? Didn't Rob have to consent to that? Like,
no, the kid, Mike Zombie started the GoFundMe program, and I told you, Mark Curry reached out to him to have his name listed as the beneficiary.
Wow, that's crazy.
So my thing is, right, when I got Black Rob the hotel room, and it was me, Rob, and his man Wop.
Mm-hmm.
Now Wop got a juice bar. He lives in Atlanta, but he never offered Black Rob to go stay in his crib because them dudes didn't want to be bothered with Black Rob. They didn't want the responsibility.
They didn't want the responsibility
you know what
for
I mean?
his sickness, you mean? Like, or just his...
They didn't want the responsibility, I guess, the hassle of catering to him.
So why you ain't pull him in? Why you ain't pull him in or put him in the crib?
That's your man. That's what you're supposed to do naturally.
Yeah.
Copper, what you said?
So why you ain't pull him in or put him in a crib or something? You know he's still booking shows and shit, so you know the money would have came back.
No, I did put him in the crib. You didn't even say that?
Oh,
when he got to the hospital, Rob didn't want to come to New York. He wanted to stay in Atlanta. So I put him in my man Cricket house. That's one better. He got the mini mansion.
Oh, you put him in Cricket house. Okay.
But I'm saying, like, shit, he need his own shit. I mean, it ain't have to be a mansion. It could have just been a little spot, little apartment just for him to, you know, he got dialysis and all that. So he could be taken care of.
Rob, listen, whatever relationship we had with people in New York, Rob wasn't, I guess they didn't want to be bothered with Rob, but Rob didn't want to be bothered with them. Like I said, I don't know the dynamics, but I ain't want to leave the man fucked up because, like, I wanted somebody to do that to me.
Right. No.
That's why I extended my hand. I could have been like everybody else, but fuck it. You ain't my problem. Do what you do. But, it's still, like I said, I got him booked to come down to Atlanta.
You basically saying you did what you can for him.
Basically. You know what I mean?
So you saying you did what you could for him. That's why you know what I'm saying? That's why
I extended my hand because nobody else was reaching out to him. Like I said,
now, do you feel
he
like
came to the hospital the first time? I had him staying at my man Cricket house. He stays in Georgia. He got the big mansion.
Right.
Just Cricket house by himself with him and Rob. They was just vibing. You know what I mean? We don't know Rob for years and years and years. Yeah. So we say, fuck it. They we do the best we can do for him.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Curry, Mark Curry flipped houses. He stayed in Atlanta. The kid Wop stayed in Atlanta, but they didn't want Rob to stay with him. Why is that?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't understand how Mark Curry even got to be the beneficiary. What about his children? Why his children wasn't the that's crazy.
Yo, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers have hidden agendas. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have hidden agendas. So now, moving forward, Black Rob, when he came out the hospital, instead of going to the hotel, he's supposed to be back to the cricket house. So I guess Mark Curry and the kid Wop was, yo, don't be around them dudes like that. You already don't know them, blah, blah, blah. But y'all wasn't even staying in your house for him. Right. So I put Rob in the hotel, the Residence Inn, the Marriott. That's where you shot the video, but Rob was saying, like, you know, I'm fucked up, you know, I ain't got no crib, and my aunt trying to give me a crib, you know, so I understand that Diddy reached out to Wop, you know what I mean? And Wop told Diddy, like, you know what I mean, yo, what name the hotel's room? He says it's in Kal Dawson's name. So they extended the room for 2 weeks. And it's under Sean Combs Enterprise, seen the receipt. I'm like, all right, well, cool. I guess the 2 weeks, that was gonna be like the time frame for them to figure out what they're gonna do for Rob. But I left Black Rob, let me see what day was that. The last time I seen Black Rob was Thursday. It was April 15th, because I had a show the 16th in Hampton, Virginia with Beans and Freeway. Then I had a show booked that Saturday with Chiefs in Maryland. So I see Rob Thursday. I said, look, I'm out Friday. I'll see you Sunday when I get back.
Okay.
So he was like, all right, fuck it. So now, leaving, you know what I mean? I stopped off in Charlotte. I drove from Atlanta to Charlotte, stopped off at the studio. And my other artist I worked with, the kid Goldmouth, that put Rob in the room for a week. He got a song with him, Beans, and Anthony Hamilton and Bootsy.
Right.
So we stopped off. So Anthony Hamilton said, shout out Black Rob, our prayers with you. That's on my IG. We went, did the show. They did it. Beans and Freeway did, you know, Wall and shit, played it. And Saturday, I was leaving Virginia, going to Maryland. Halfway, my phone, I started getting a lot of text messages like, yo, is it true? Is it true? You're having the Rob. Is it true? Is it true? So I looked at my phone, I pulled over, and I called the lady Queen. Queen's friends with the dude named Wow. She's like one of the home attendant nurses.
Right.
So she said that her Mark Curry went to the hotel that Saturday, which was the 17th, and they found Rob on the floor. Said that his legs not working. So they allegedly supposed to took him to the hospital, and Rob told them, I don't want to go to the hospital, da-da-da-da. So they took him to another hospital, and Rob was like, nah, I don't want nobody sticking no needles in me and doing all this other stuff. So they go from that hospital to the juice bar. So I'm like, why? When you first came there, and he's on the floor, so his legs ain't working, you should have told the people to admit him. That's a medical issue right there. Right. Why would you take him to another hospital? Right. Rob ain't in Rob is not in no mind state of thinking straight as far as like making a decision. I don't want to go to the hospital. If you can't feel your legs, I'm not no doctor. You need to be admitted. So I felt that Mark Curry, you know what I'm saying, made a wrong decision, a dumb decision. Take him to another hospital, take him to your friend's juice bar. Then he goes in the car, goes in cardiac arrest. Now you're trying to take him to the rush to the hospital, and the man gets there and he pronounced dead. Damn. So I think the family should have sued Mark Curry for wrongful death because
have you and Mark Curry have a conversation yet? Have you never talked besides the social media?
We didn't have a conversation because, like I said, I didn't see him until I seen him to the funeral, and then this is the fuckery. As soon as he passed away, he goes on Instagram. Thank you for your donations. Black Rob passed away in my arms. You know, this is a new day beginning. You know, me and Puffy talking 15 years. We spoke today. You lying. Puffy wasn't even fucking with you. So why would he call you for?
Yeah, he wrote a whole book on Puff, right?
Yeah, a tell-all book saying Puffy gay and the dance with the devil. So why would Puffy call you all of a sudden? He called WAP.
Well, yo, but do you?
Puffy called WAP. That's how he found who the name of the hotel was. It was in my name.
But how you feel about the people that saying that Puffy could have did more? Do you feel like, I mean, like, why people say?
Truth be told, you know, Puff is not obligated. Nobody's obligated.
That's what I was going to ask you.
For anybody.
I mean, it's obligated, or could you have? It's different. It's two different things.
Right.
Like I'm not. Now, if Puffy already paid, bro, rest in peace, and they did what they did, their business did what they did. That meant.
What I was told, like I said, it's just speculation. I was told that the funeral bill wasn't paid yet. I mean, so I don't know. I can't speak on that, but my thing is like Puffy's not obligated to do anything. Like we can't tell people what to do with their money. Like you might be sitting on $10 million right now. I can't tell you invest $500,000 into this project here. You can't tell people what to do with their money. I mean, now if he added generosity, if he wanted to help, he could have. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, he paid for the room.
But that goes back to like. If
he extended it for 2 weeks.
Friendship.
Now maybe he was going to try and do something, but maybe people was dragging their feet and wasn't acting on as fast as they should have, and all this could have been prevented. That's my thinking is.
Right.
Yeah, but that goes back to what I was saying. Like some of these situations sound like it was more just business versus it wasn't no friendship. Because if that's my man. Do you understand what I'm saying? He going through that and not shooting at you, but if my belt buckle is 20 bands, my man ain't gonna be homeless. If I got a 20 band belt buckle on, my man can't be homeless, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Why he was only with him for a year. That's why he's saying
it don't matter.
He's saying,
a friendship, you don't have to be for years,
right?
To have a genuine friendship.
But if you feel love for the you had that
because
you did that much. You did that much.
If it's business, it's business. If it's a friendship, it's different. I'm gonna look at a friendship different. My man is homeless. I'm gonna put him in a crib. Fuck a motel.
I did that.
And I'm not shooting at you. Yeah, but what I'm saying, you saying you put him in your man crib. I'm gonna put my man in his crib because he has a family or whatever he got going on. I'm gonna put him in his crib to have his own privacy and his own comfortability. We still making money. I want to let him get help.
Rob did not want to go back to New York. He didn't want to come to New York.
Could have been Atlanta.
But why he didn't want to go back to New York though?
Maybe because the love wasn't there like he's supposed to. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe a lot of people were saying that,
he could have got a spot wherever he was at.
At one point in time, Rob burned some bridges, and when you go through that health issue, maybe he felt a certain way that he wasn't living right, or maybe he wasn't in that same status he was before. I don't know what the real issue was, but I ain't started digging, go deep because, it's not my business. So I started dealing with the now. Right. So I provided him a place to stay in Fayetteville, Georgia. And Rob, he was working on getting Rob his own crib. Because while he was in the hospital, he told his lawyer when his royalty checks came, $6,400, and the lawyer sent that to my bank account. So that money was going to be used towards Rob getting his own crib because I wasn't debating on waiting for a Diddy, this one, that one. I put my money to his money, and other people who fuck with me was like, all right, yo, you help him get his crib. So I had a lady that was looking for a spot for Rob, like a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere, or 1-bedroom, something to be, beneficial for him, his own space.
Right.
Like I said, I was just working on for the now because, like I said, I don't have history with him, and I have other things. I have my own life to live too.
Nah, that's a fact.
No,
I understand that.
But,
so I was I extended my hand for him because I'm like, well, my help is cool, but he's fucked up. So let me put more emphasis on trying to get him situated. But mind you, I'm still booking shows for Beans and Cheeks and doing my little day-to-day shit. I do myself.
Nah.
So if it wasn't for me putting that video up, nobody would never know. Some people felt
that's
true. Way,
that's true. And a lot of people didn't even know that video came from you. I respect that part.
They said why the guy put this video about Black Rob, look at his best, because he need help. That's why everybody want to sugarcoat shit. The man needs help. That's why closed mouth don't get fed. That's why I put it up there. He needs help. Then put the second video out there like, yo, he saying himself, I'm out the hospital, but I'm still fucked up. Got a lot of pain going on, and he needs help.
Right.
Did anybody help? No. He passed away. It's fucked up.
We're gonna continue that story, man. Give me a second. I want to hear some more Black Rob. Let's get into some woe shit, man. A classic. You know what I'm saying, man? Yo, R.I.P. Black Rob. Condolences to his family, man. Shout out Kal Dawson. He in the building. Thank you for joining us, brother. Real shit. Give us a second, man.
Gotta clear some more of the air, though.
Yeah,
man,
we gonna talk a little more, man. You know what I'm saying?
That Kal Dawson.
Yeah, man. Y'all can't, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Yo, I'm getting ready to put y'all up on something, man. Yo, when you see something ill, you know what I mean? That's woke. Anything ill you see is woke. Have me a big 6 at the curb, that's woke. Okay. Especially if you got the fully equipped kid on it, it's woke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I had this bad chick uptown, she was woke. Had me messed up in the head, I mean. Bought the chick diamonds and pearls, I mean. Should've seen the ice shining on the wrist. Now money ain't a problem, see my dough is like. Pull out my bankroll on y'all dudes like. Lost the blue strip and 2/10 like. Money wanna beat my blueprints, I'm like. Had to hit the brake on y'all brothers like. Brothers getting bagged on my block like. Coming home within a half an hour like. Fun like they had the manpower like. More or less, more so I rip your torso, I live the fast life. Come through in the pour slow like whoa. My people like dough, like dro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like whoa. Ease pain with like whoa. Now I'm Doc Strange in the range like whoa. 100 miles an hour switching lanes like whoa. Plus I'm getting from the chick like whoa. Fingernail brother 8 like whoa. Team floors, 10 chicks like whoa. 9 Jag Benz coupe like whoa. We keep them cheese lines on your block like whoa. Through your window money like whoa. Love to see me do this, sonny, like whoa. Brothers put me through this, sonny, like whoa. So I'ma go toe to toe, blow for blow like whoa. And rip your torso, I live the fast life. Come through in the pour slow like whoa. My people like dough, like tro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like whoa.
Yo, you can never come. Yo, that shit. Well, I don't give a fuck what year it is. That shit, come on, niggas is bouncing to that shit, man. That shit right there. You can't get past that shit. Kal Dawson, what up? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. You know, my thing is like, you know, everybody advocate, you know, when something happens to us against another nationality, everybody want to protest, come together, Black Lives Matter, but look at all the people that attacking me. I'm about helping another black man, but my whole thing is this: when y'all seen the video, y'all got his number. Why y'all didn't call him?
I understand that.
Saying why the other family members didn't reach out and call him or try to see what's going on? You wait after the fact he's dead. Now you're worrying about $20,000. Fuck $20,000. What the fuck is that?
So that's the reason why everybody gunning for you is 20,000.
Want me for a punk ass 20,000? I'll go on me, and my man. You know, we go gamble that shit, man. Lose 5 bands, 10 bands, 10 playing CeeLo. And y'all worrying about punk ass 20,000. That's not even your money.
I don't know if that's the point, but people want to know where their bread is at, and you already said that. I mean, I seen that you said you have received texts. You was telling son like, yo, I ain't get that. You know what I'm saying?
DJ Self said himself he reached out to 10 Toes and said that he didn't have, because at first they said I took the money and got low, got missing. Then they said Self took the money and did whatever he did with it.
Damn,
now some guy named Gene said that Self called him and said that, oh, me and Kal gonna split the money because Rob is dead now. And Self said like, yo, I never spoke to Gene. I never got no money. So the dude Gene, he lied and said that, I guess, just for.
Now that's the ex Puffy bodyguard or whatever, right?
Yeah, I think he used to be a bodyguard or something with them.
His name is Gene Dill. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Like I said, I was there at the funeral, start to finish. So all the tough guys doing all this shit, like, yo, I'm here for anything. I want all that smoke. Yeah, don't get it twisted. I want all that smoke. That's why I came.
Kal Dawson, yeah.
Kal Dizzy. Shout out to the what's up with Siegel, man. Y'all working? You got some shit for him?
Siegel running off with them checks, man. What's going
on,
man? Let's get to
it.
Siegel.
Oh, we got a show. May 29th in Buffalo.
Now, Kal, I ain't gonna hold you. Listen to what I'm saying. Niggas, you know, all the rappers they got, you know, during the pandemic, niggas was talking about, yo, for a feature, give me 2,000 or whatever. Yeah. A lot of niggas is talking like Siegel beat niggas, like Siegel wasn't. What's going on? Like, who controls that? Cause I know a nigga personally that said like, damn, so I ain't get no song, I ain't get nothing. Son just took my bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about that? Do you feel like a lot of niggas, not just saying Siegel, You feel like a lot of niggas is coming up off that, or niggas is just like, what the fuck going on with that shit?
I can't like, if your man personally, like he got to deal. If he dealt with Siegel, and that happened, that's between him and Siegel. You know what I'm saying?
But did you manage?
Did it go through Kal Dawson? Anything Kal Dawson? No. You know what I'm saying? Anything that comes through my way is still gonna get done like it's supposed to. So if your man got an issue with Siegel, then run up on Siegel and all means do what you do then. Okay. If you feel that way, I can't listen. We can't accountable for one another. It's like my brother could get slapped by you. I'm not gonna jump out there and fight you. If you slap my brother ain't fighting you, I'm gonna mind my business.
Nah, I could dig it, man. But yeah. So let's keep going with the Black Rob story, man. Like you know what I'm saying with the bullshit.
So my whole thing is like, man, these so-called peoples, these bloggers, they said I took the money, did this, did that. So Self was like, yo, how the hell you're saying that Kal did this, but he's the only one helping them.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's the only one booking them shows, and you know what I mean? Like,
it definitely it seems that way.
Listen. They fail to realize I had to return deposit monies. I mean, he got deposit for 3 shows, and that money had to get returned because it's a contract.
Yeah, I even heard you gave his son some bread too. Like you held that. I heard that.
I gave his son. Like I said, that $6,400 that came from his lawyer. I gave his son altogether $2,300 of that.
Now that $6,400 come from what? A show?
The 64, I returned back deposit money for 3 shows he had lined up.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
they get the deposit money back.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because he passed away.
Right.
So his deposit money had to get back to them. The son got $2,300. I sent him $1,000. Then I sent his son another $1,300 the week of the funeral.
So that's 25.
So you do the math. $6,400, right? Minus $1,000. I took Black Rob shopping to the mall. I got receipts for that. Then I gave Rob $300.
All right, hold on. We had 64. We started at 64. 1,000. Now we at 54. 1,000 for the shopping. Now we at 54.
How you going shopping if you
take 300 out of that? Take 300 out of that.
Shit.
I gave him. He took Rob in his pocket. So 300, right?
How you get the? Why you gotta return the money?
Go ahead, talk, nigga. What?
You said why I gotta return the money? It's a deposit.
No, that's not what we said.
What you saying?
You said that $6,400 you took Black Rob shopping was
I said the $6,400.
No, he got 64.
I said, listen, the lawyer is a loyalty check, right? Rob's supposed to get. See some fuckery going on with the lawyer. Rob's supposed to get 4 checks a year. Every quarter he's supposed to get a check of royalty money. I spoke to the lawyer before Rob passed away. The lawyer was saying that they had Rob listed on the Bad Boys payroll, which was $2 million some change. So his child support had to be revived. So the lawyer switched his story about 2 or 3 times and said that he only get 2 checks a year, $6,400. I think that's kind of suspect. But some of these artists is not really business oriented and can articulate for themselves, so some of them don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like $6,400 as a royalty check. I'm like, huh? 2 checks a year? Like I'm like, no, that needs to be addressed. But like I said, I don't know the relationship with him and that lawyer. So when the $6,400 came,
okay,
you know what I mean, I took him shopping.
That's 1,000.
So that's 1,000, right?
So now we got 5,400 left.
Now at that 5,400, I went to ATM machine and gave him some money for his pocket. It was $300.
Okay.
So now you have 5,100, right?
Now we have 5,100.
Right now, I paid for the hotel room for 2 days. That matter came up to like maybe $250, $125 a night.
Okay. Where we at?
Now,
it's a calculator, baby. Yeah.
Right now, $750 twice, which is $1,500. That's the deposit money that had to go back to these promoters.
The promoters get $750 each because of what you do. So that's $1,500
deposit.
What we got left?
So now I sent the son $1,000, right? Then I sent the son Rob Jr. $1,300.
So what? You sent one son 1,000 and another son 1,300?
No, I sent his son altogether $2,300.
Oh, okay. His son a vouch for that, so ain't no problem.
And this
I got the receipts.
This is royalty money, not show money.
Royalty money.
This royalty money, not show money, right?
Royalty money. that he owed only $6,400. They saying.
Right.
Okay, yeah, but it's a royalty.
That's after child support got their money, whatever case may be, and the lawyer, whatever they got for his son, it was a wire transfer for $6,400. So you do the math. How much is that altogether was left?
I don't know, nigga. I'm drinking. I'm just.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it show money?
Basically.
All right. And you took him. He took him
Why
shopping
you
already. I'm only asking you these questions because you know people going. You know how people. You know the niggas got.
Some people
they got the radar. The radar is on Kal Dawson.
Some people ask us to be nosy, but I'm like, will you ask me questions for? This is your man, your people's. Why you stick your neck out for him? Don't ask me what the fuck I did.
So the same people that's asking you for what you did didn't do shit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, don't ask me what I did when you ain't doing shit. You got years of history with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So so really, technically, I ain't gotta explain myself to nobody. Period. I ain't hiding nowhere. I ain't gotta explain shit.
So what's the other situation going on with the Vlad, man? With the
let's go back to the basics. I didn't force the lawyer to send me nothing. Rob told the lawyer to send it to me. So Rob must have trusted me enough to me to handle his business. Right or wrong?
Right. Was he?
So that in the butt right there.
And nobody else was fucking with his business but you. Like you the only one.
And I got contracts as well of the shows and the flyers. If you go on my Instagram, the flyers that was booked for him for upcoming shows. After if he got sick. Matter of fact, while he was in the hospital, the same dude that booked him in Detroit, October 24th, he opened up a sports bar in Atlanta, but Rob couldn't pop up that day because he was in the hospital. So I had to get that dude back his deposit money.
Yeah.
This before 6,400 came, the dude was like, "Yeah, I just want Black Wild to come through. You know what I mean, just show his face." I said, "All right, man, throw him a little 800." He said, he gave me the 800. I said, Rob can't make it here. You need the hospital. Cash up his money right back to him.
Yeah, it's who was Black Rob manager before you? Well, I heard he talked. He got something to say too.
I heard something to do. It was a raw manager named Jay, but he was not managing Rob. I said I was involved with Rob from August until the day he passed. That dude was not booking no shows for him. If you managed somebody years ago, but I don't know if they had a contract or not, and you know, all of a sudden he passed away. Now you told you his manager. Fuck out of here. Where was you at all this time then? What was you doing then? The work speaks for itself.
Right.
I mean, cause a lot of these dudes, right, they dick riders because they were saying a lot of shit at the funeral, like the Mark Curry dude. Yeah, you know, I was looking out for Rob and doing these interviews. Rob was not living with you. If he was living with you, why the fuck is he in a hotel for?
That right there, I didn't understand that. Like when I seen you on Miss Jones when you was explaining that on the radio and shit, like I didn't understand where Mark Curry came from and what he was like. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like if he wasn't really around, dude, he was definitely on some clout shit. If anything,
Mark Curry is a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. I'm saying on yourself, he's a piece of shit. And you know, he just lied. Just keep it 100. Just say that I wasn't there for
now.
him.
Hold on. Let me play devil's advocate. There's a lot of people online saying you a piece of shit, brother. You know what I'm saying?
How?
So I don't know how. I'm asking you. There's a lot of that's what I'm asking you. A lot of people saying like, yo, that's not Black Rob's manager. That ain't did that. That's why we clip. But you got your receipts. That's why I want you here because you got your receipts.
But see, listen, we could say, let's keep it 100. It's not what you can say, what you can prove.
Exactly. That's what I said to you. That's what.
If I'm a piece of shit, then why I ain't leave him for dead like the rest of your motherfuckers did? I'm the one who went in the hospital and made a video to go see him. I'm the one that had the hotel and made the other video. Where the fuck was all your at? You're supposed to be so-called model citizens.
I mean, it's not like I'm saying nothing new to you. I'm sure you see the shit like niggas is talking.
I seen it. Yeah, you can say a whole lot of things. I seen it. Like I said, I'm not hiding nowhere. I'll go through all 5 boroughs.
It's too much shit with that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got your receipts and you know what you doing, my brother.
That's why I don't need.
That's why you here, and I see you.
I don't have to.
And I'm glad you. But I'm glad. I'm not saying you explaining yourself to us. I'm glad you came here on our platform to talk about. To tell your side to see what's going on. So don't think like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being here.
I don't take nothing personal because it's all, like I said, everybody got their own opinion.
Now, can we get it like, you ain't got to get too far into it. What's good with this 50 shit, man? You don't want to talk about
me and 50 ain't beefing. 50 just
I know you ain't beefing. And one thing I did say, you said, he never said, I don't know Kal Dawson. That I give you. But all the shit in the car, man, we ain't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go further details. Okay.
Let me address that.
Okay.
That interview with Vlad was done back in the first week of November of 2020. You feeling me?
Okay.
50 already knew about the interview. Vlad said some shit with Farrakhan. All 50 told him was take the interview down. He put it on his Instagram, I think for like 2-3 hours, and 50 took it off his IG. So Vlad took the shit down, and I was with 50 New Year's. There's a picture with me and him in New Year's in Atlanta, Georgia,
after
2021.
After the
Vlad shit.
Oh.
And me was together
they ain't
again
talking about that.
Oh, they ain't
Tampa,
saying
Florida.
nothing. Nah, that's what they ain't say nothing about that, huh? I could dig it like that. I understand
The
that.
pictures on my IG
I'm saying they ain't say nothing about that because you could be like, okay, well, 50 didn't say he ain't know him. 50 didn't deny nothing. All 50 did say, yo, take that shit down. So that could be. So that could be. Yeah. So that could be 50 Cent like trying to hide something. Like, nah, fuck that. He was with. I don't really want to talk about it. Or it could be this nigga lying. Fuck that nigga what he talking about. But it seems like how he got the nigga to take it down because. Honestly, I wouldn't tell no nigga to take no shit down that if it ain't true, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you to take it down. Like, I don't give a fuck what people think.
50 told him to take it down, but he's like, we don't need to keep dressed on that old shit. 50 could have been on Instagram or any other blog.
That makes sense too.
I don't know, nigga Kal Dawson. Fuck that dude.
That makes sense.
He would have been quick to do that.
Ain't nobody. 50 got no problem doing that. You know that.
Right? Yeah. It's fucking yeah.
But did he do that? No,
nah,
because prior to listen, let me speak.
Go ahead, bro.
Prior to that, it's another picture of me, 50, and my man. He hugging us. So people like, yo, what's the relation with you and 50? I never see him hug somebody in the picture like he did with you and other guy. I said, yo, we got history because me and his uncle used to do some dirt, and his mother, she showed me how to do some things pertaining to the streets. I said, so I've been around Dukes, you know what I mean? So Dukes ain't never like. Nah, Cal, even after that shit, we talked about, I said, yo, you know what hot water you put me in? Like, we told Bilal, take it down. He was like, yeah, he said some shit with Farrakhan. I don't fuck with Bilal like that. He be trapping dudes. So I told him to take that shit down and left that shit at be like that. Simple as that.
Right.
I see them New Year. We chop it up, me, him, Cuban Links. We all in VIP, being domain in Atlanta, Georgia. We chop it, laughing it up. We left there, went to Magic City. Then he came down, yo, I'm gonna be in Florida. Meet me down in Tampa. Also, Super Bowl week, I'm down with him and that.
Right.
So that people just take shit and just run with it. Like I said,
yeah.
If you hear from the horses, his mouth's like,
track
dude said that he robbed me. I mean, yo, I said, yo, yeah, I did get robbed with somebody. That's something different. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how people take and just want to twist shit up, make something more than what it is.
That's what's up, man.
But how you call me a piece of shit when I try to say this man life? Where the fuck was all y'all at? If y'all
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. It's like
he's not Black Robs. Not my family. He's not my brother. He's not my cousin. He's not my son. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else wanted to help the man, so I just try to save the man's life. That's all I try to do. But like I said, the whole Black Lives Matter, all that people, all that shit, you got something to say, you go eat a dick. Like I said, I walk around the street freely.
Right.
I don't been to 4 bills. I don't did 3 state bills, 1 fed bill. I ain't hiding nowhere from nobody. I ain't walking around town like 6'9". I ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch.
Now we ain't comparing, got that 6'9". Give me some business.
I ain't no snitch. I ain't hiding nowhere. Like I said, I came to the funeral. Where's all the other bloggers at? Gully TV. He sided with Mark Curry and all the other shit. You feel a certain way? Okay, I tell you what. Let's put 20 bands up. Let's go in the ring then. We ain't gotta talk.
You put that bread up, go in the ring, huh?
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk. I'm gonna talk with Mark Curry. I'm gonna beat him to a no count in the first round, and then anybody else will line up.
Now you gotta go on that shit then, that Triller shit then, man. Holla at him, go on that Triller shit.
Listen, set it up. I'm there. Set it up. I'm there.
You gotta holla at Snoop and all of them, man.
Listen, set it up. I'm there. I bet you Mark Curry ain't gonna come. Guaranteed he gonna back down.
He ain't gonna show up.
I was there. Listen, y'all can reach out to 10 Toes. I came out to church. 10 Toes stated that, yo, Mark Curry said that when I see Kal Dawson, I'm going to give him the business. Now, 10 Toes like, yo, he was walking around Mark Curry. I think he might have hired 10 Toes to be a little security, whatever case may be. I know 10 Toes. So anyway,
I used to run around with Maserati Fox. If y'all know who his background is, that was my man. He was my man.
That's crazy, man.
So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll go see 10 Toes. I said, 10 Toes, go get your man and tell him come down the street. 10 Toes call Curry. Yo, Curry, come here. Yo, I'll let Kal. Yo, he right here. Yo, go tell Wow. And y'all can call 10 Toes. I'll give you the number, and 10 Toes will come on here and verify everything I was saying.
Now, I seen that you showed fam the receipts. And
10 Toes, like, we did an interview at a BMF shirt on. Wild Man BMF shirt. I'm such a fake nigga. The whole Detroit dudes came down, was in the funeral, was like, yeah, what's up? They talking about doing something to you, homie? I said, nah, we good.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear some more. Let me hear a little more Black Rob, man. R.I.P. Black Rob real quick. We're going to come back to it. We're going to wrap the interview up when we come back, brother. Thank you for staying with us, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Black Rob shit. Let's go.
Never had a dime, my life a crime. Had to be when I was 9, mom's drunk off wine. Running with all kinds, her mind stayed in the stupor. To the point she paid no mind to the super. Stayed mad, but stayed front and smile. Stomach stayed on the ground, eating once in a while. First day of school, never had nothing in style. Mr. Calandre, stressing I ain't coming a while. It was a bummer, rocking the shit I rocked all summer. On the first day, I was feeling some kind of way, and she wasn't trying to do nothing. You would think, for the sake of the kids, she didn't roll in school or something. Now I know that was even harder, especially for a single mother, raising me with no father. Shit, living up in this sentiment, eating stale enemies, talking wild shit to Spanish immigrants. I speak in codes, man, tu sabe, always cállate, bendición to my madre, even though she never did nothing for me. Acknowledge me as I run down my life story.
You don't know
Spark.
how crazy it is outside. I've died inside, so inside. Oh, I've cried. Oh, I've cried.
Check the skit. Nobody never gave me shit. If anything, a nigga framed me and made me get 3 to 6, my first bit, no doubt up in Spofford. Had to be 12, son, trying to make a profit. Remembering, robbed my mom's with no guilt. Eating pork and beans, old cornflakes with no milk. Bitter. In school, I smacked cats in a hurry. Moms ain't care, she busy getting drunk with Mrs. Berry. On the first floor, I used to thirst for greenery. Picking pockets with Sap and J from 106th Street. Yo, fuck home. I'm tired of getting punched in my dome. Tired of hearing this faggot ass nigga bone. I started roaming. My hustle game is deep. Catch a herd from San Fran back to Manhattan to Newburgh, notorious. Tell your friends, spread the word. Glorious. My life story is absurd.
You don't know how crazy it is
Kal Dawson.
Right here.
Yeah, man.
More Black Rob shit for y'all.
Now, Capo, what you was saying, man? Talk about it.
They was playing that at the funeral.
Yeah, that shit dope. That's with Faith Evans, right?
Nah, it's not Faith. That's somebody else. That's not Faith.
Who the hell is that? Sound like
Her name was Cheryl something. It wasn't Faith.
No, that shit is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Cheryl Pepsi.
Cheryl. Oh, that's an old lady. Cheryl Lee Raleigh Pepsi, right?
Pepsi Raleigh.
Yeah. What's her name?
Yeah, she's in Tyler Perry movies. And
Shout out to we got Queen's Cake in the building, man. Shout out to Queen's Cake. We here, man.
By the way, it's Queen Cakes. How you doing out there? I have a question, because once you took Black Rob as your client and you're promoting him and you're getting venues for him and you bringing in that residuance, he becomes your family, regardless who knows him and how long or how short of a term that you have with him. Right. You should have looked out, because at the end of the day, he could have been saved in some shape or form. kidneys are you get regardless.
I never said that I turned my back on him.
No,
I told you.
But you
I said I
helped
felt it
him
was my
minute to
responsibility
me.
because I got him booked down in Atlanta. So I made preparations for him to get shelter.
But I'm gonna say this: if you putting him out there in them venues, you're getting a residuance, and then you telling me he's getting a check from his music that was way before you, and you're divvying it out the way you want to. That should go in his pocket. He could have been saved. And then never mind what the media and everybody else is talking about. If you're his manager, you should have been there. You should have been there all the way. If you putting him in your friend's house and this person's house, he becomes your responsibility because he's your client. So you own that. Once he signed that contract with you, he's your client.
You finished?
I'm finished. I'll let you go.
We didn't have a contract as far as a manager. And
but
Black
you said
Rob,
that.
right?
I'm gonna catch you. He said that he did before.
Listen,
He said you got paperwork.
Listen, I got paperwork. I was booking his shows for him.
But now then that means you're not a manager then.
If you know, if you know the business,
I do.
Managers only get 10 to 20%. So Rob is not a 5-year or a Dre. Or
said who?
He's not getting 100,000
Excuse me, that's
show.
the new millennium. We're talking about old millennium. They are the greatest. Before any of these newcomers, they just getting started. Anything way before that, they paved the way for these Cardi B's, these Drakes, and Lil Wayne, and all of that.
When you booking an old school artist, a lot of these new promoters, they want people who basically that's buzzing now.
But
so
but then you took that chance on signing him to you.
You said something, and I didn't say nothing. I'm trying to speak my piece.
Go ahead.
That's all. Where we go back and forth now, it's irrelevant. He's not here. But I did my duty. You know what I'm saying? To sum it up, I did what needed to be done. You know what I'm saying? I did what needed to be done. That's $6,400. I could go in my pocket and be like, yo, fuck it. You could go back where it came from. I didn't have to be involved with that shit. I'm not his caretaker. So I didn't have to take the responsibility.
But then you used his sickness and his death to promote all over the social media.
Ain't no use his sickness and his death. This what shit. First of all, when he got his deposit money, that money went to Rob. That deposit money went to Rob. Rob did what he gonna do with it. So now, when he passed away, he's like, yo, we had this contract for, May 30th, April 24th, and August 14th. So that money has to get returned back to these folks, Miss Lady.
Okay, you can say Miss Lady, but I'm a woman who had Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel grow up in my house. This music thing is nothing to me. I live it. And I'm just saying, but it doesn't matter. He's Black Rob. How many hits he had, it doesn't matter. You took him as your client. Now you talking about, the money went to Rob, but you said his lawyer sent his money to you, and then you said you divvied it out the way you say you gave him $300. You absolutely, took him shopping, and then you gave his son money twice. That money didn't go to Rob. It went in your hand, and you dispersed it the way that you needed to.
None of Rob money went to me. You fail to realize that. I didn't say
can we rewind something back? Can we rewind it back?
Did I say take anything for myself? Did I say that?
Listen, it's still a couple of $1,000s that's not accounted for. So if we really gonna go into this, there's some holes in this story.
Go into that. Like I said, I got the receipt.
We can rewind something back then. Can we rewind it back? Please rewind it back, because I caught that.
I could add it to that very well.
Listen,
It's been going on.
I love music. And I love life, period. And I'm just going to tell you, at the end of the day, if these arrows are being pointed at you, and if I'm catching you in these stories and you just telling me it didn't go to you and now it went to Rob, but you just said Rob trusted you enough to have his lawyer send that money to you, I'm rewinding it backwards. I'm rewinding it. This is Queen Cakes on the mic. I've been there. I understand life, and I understand when people listen, it's beneficial to you right now because he's gone. And he's still a legend. So now you're going to trend because of these things.
I'm not, listen, miss.
Cakes. Just say Cakes. I'll take that.
I don't, what's your name?
Queen Cakes.
Okay, Queen Cake.
Yes.
So you want to talk about punk ass 64, Like I said,
It's not a punk. Listen, it's not a punk ass 64 when that's all that man had. It's not a punk ass few dollars. He was on his deathbed. He was striving. He was really trying to get his life, and it's been stripped. It's snatched. Somebody took control of what he had, and he still had nothing. And everybody that he was on their platforms or they record labels, nobody looked out. Now everybody want to sing, dance, do a little shout out here. He's gone now. Now everybody getting a little hyped up and getting a little notice because I never even heard of you before. Before this. Then you throw DJ Self in it. We already know Tuesday be popping on the radio. So at the end of the day, yeah, I get it. You mix this one, and we always know Diddy is always gonna make it. Along with Jay-Z and everybody else, they always gonna trend no matter how little they throw out there. I don't care if they walked outside with some Calvin Klein briefs. Everybody gonna talk about it and they back on the charts. So what else? Finished? Yeah, I'm finished.
All right, next question, because like I said, I ain't talking. No, but I'm in New York City, everywhere.
Look,
so
I'm from the South Bronx.
I ain't never tucking my tail for nobody on this planet Earth.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say. Go ahead. Keep going, baby. I'm gonna just say this: when you have somebody that is musically out there, and you decide to manage them in any way, you're allowing them to become part of your family. That's the same thing with Baby and Drake and Nicki and anybody. Diddy with any artist that he came out with.
No, you can do
Little Kim, Biggie, Jay-Z, Def Jam, all of that. It's a family. You got all of that.
You could do
what?
The question that you have for me. You can address to Mr. Sean Combs because I don't own his publishing or his master.
It doesn't matter. I'm giving you an example. I'm giving you an example. I'm not talking. What I'm saying to you as a manager, because I even manage my own children that's out there. At the end of the day, once you sign them, they become your family. You're supposed to cradle them. You're supposed to teach them. You're supposed to help them organize their life. You're supposed to break everything down for them. And when they fall, whatever little bit that they have, you got to show them how to pick themselves up. We are minority. We are family, regardless that we got the same blood in our family. We still black. No matter what a culture we come from, and you eliminated him. I don't care how you look at it.
I noticed something, right? No matter what you do, right, there's always somebody black pointing fingers, saying this, saying that. You know, I could have been easy, mind my business, and be bothered. You know what I mean? Cause all this
now
shit,
you gotta mind your business and not be bothered.
I could mind my business, like I said.
But when you thought about them checks coming in and you was booking his shows, you wasn't bothered then.
I ain't about no checks. I got my own checks.
Listen,
I need Rob. Rob didn't make me. Don't get it fucked up.
It's not about who made you, but now that's a disrespect right now. That's a disrespect. You could tell me anything.
I tell you what.
He came to you, or did you come to him?
Let me do an interview with y'all face to face. Let me come to your studio and do an interview with y'all face to face. Can we do that?
That'll be perfect.
Let's do that. Can we do that?
When you want to set that up?
Yeah. You tell me. We can set up tomorrow. I'll be in New York City. Where you want to go? Let's do that. Let's talk about this company face to face. We can do that, brother. Let's do that.
Let's do Happy Sunday.
We can't do Mother's Day. We ain't doing Mother's
Day. Yo, reach out to me. Let's do this face to face. I think I get better results face to face talking to you or anybody else.
Right.
That's the type of time I'm on.
Yeah, me too, brother.
That's what it is,
we asking the question that people want to do. Don't get offended now, brother.
And you also said, go ahead, let's do this.
You said, let's go ahead, let's do it.
You said, let's do this.
All right, let's get. Let's take.
This man was fucking changing his fucking fantasies and shit like that.
His what? What he said?
His bandages.
Getting all that shit. What you said?
Oh, Black Rob. Listen.
He said somebody was changing his bandages.
Oh, the bandages.
Other shit.
Yeah, let's talk.
Anyway,
Hold on. Let's talk about a positive. Let's talk about a positive note. Let's talk about Keep It Sticky. Let's talk about the Keep It Sticky brand, man. Let's shout out your Keep It Sticky shit, man. What's going on with that and how that came about?
That's a stream of marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Keep It Sticky with Kal Dawson on it. You know what I'm saying? It's legal drug money.
Your name is on it. Legal Drug Money. That was the first Lost Boys album. Wasn't that the name of their money?
Yeah, Legal Drug Money.
That's a
It
fact.
is.
That's a fact. I know that. I know that, my nigga. I know that.
Marijuana is legal in a lot of states now. So
it's a big market out there for that shit.
Very, very big market.
Very
Mike
big.
Tyson, like his history was
Mike,
number one.
Mike is number one. Mike definitely number one. Mike is chilling right now. Mike got some shit going on right now.
I got a bond. Like if you did your research, me, the Real Big Ross Freeway, we do a lot of business together.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
So we do a lot of panels together. We was in a couple of fair spots together. You know what I mean? So me and Rick became cool in that system.
The original Freeway.
The original one, yeah, of course,
exactly.
The original one.
Exactly.
The other one that wasn't in there.
Who the other one? I don't know. I don't think Rick Ross or Philadelphia Freeway really. I don't know. Niggas took that name.
He asked me about the whole situation with Black Rob, and he was gonna donate some as well. Then the chick from Trap Queen, Big 50, out in Detroit, she was on BT Trap Queen. She the one reposted the video we was at out in Detroit, that venue back in October. I mean, she was gonna donate to the cause, but then when this fuckery started going on, everybody was like, too much bullshit going on.
Okay. Well, we got a segment in the show, man, called Word of the Day, man. My word of the day for you is loyalty. Tell me how that applies to you and anything that you might have went through, and the word loyalty and what it means to you.
Loyalty to me is like, through thick and thin, we're gonna ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to find, like I'm still with my same team I had since I was like 18, 19 years old. I'm still the same dude. Some of them ain't here no more because they got killed. I mean, they make it past 21 through to the, the streets. You know what I mean? And some passed away through the health issues, but, my team is my team. So my loyalty is like, it's hard to find good, real dudes that, real people. There's some females involved with me. Tom Green.
Yeah,
she's celebrity real stuff.
That loyalty the loyalty even kind of like it coincides with the whole Black Rob thing.
Your character.
Too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your character, but people, even with the Black Rob situation, like who wasn't, the loyalty for him wasn't. Me personally, I don't blame a lot of people on this Diddy shit, and I really don't. I don't think, like you said, he's not obligated to do anything.
He's not obligated. Diddy was like this. This was what go.
Diddy did pay for the funeral, or that wasn't true?
That's what they said, but I didn't see nothing black and white, so that's what I was told. But whatever case may be, he was under Diddy, like Biggie, Craig Mack, G-Dep, Diddy put a lot of money, so I guess, he, by law, any label, they got the masters and the publishing. You know what I mean? Now, if Diddy choose to give it up to his kids, then that's on him. But, Diddy ain't obligated to do that. Diddy could make this a business. Then I heard that, doing the Bad Boy Reunion tour, when he found out about Rob Dallas' issues, he kicked them off the tour. And then other artists that was on that tour said, well, Rob ain't performing, we not performing. And they all stuck together. Then Diddy had no choice. Okay, I gotta bring him on the tour now. And that came from the dudes from the Locks. Because Styles P was like, yo, if Rob ain't performing, we ain't performing. And they came to the funeral.
So, wait. They wasn't gonna perform unless Black Rob was performing?
Because they didn't want to pay his dialysis, the medical shit. Because we found out Rob was on dialysis. Said they didn't want to pay for that. So he took him off the tour. And then Styles was like, if Rob not performing on tour, I'm not performing.
Right.
And then Jadakiss fell in line, and then Lil Kim, then, Diddy, I guess his hair, they called his bluff, and he had to put Rob on the tour. But that dialysis shit is not cheap. It's like, you get a cut on the finger, you go to the hospital, that's about what? Fucking $200-$300, $2,000-$3,000 bill right there.
God, that's crazy. Man. Yeah, you got a favorite moment in hip hop since you've been? Nah.
That's why they need the union
got
shit
favorite
that
moment?
we were talking about before.
No, hold on. What'd you say about that, Capo?
I said he mustn't have no insurance or anything. I said,
right.
We
That's why we need that hip hop union, man.
Hip-hop union.
You think we need a hip hop union, Kyle? You think it's like a?
I heard
Master
P talked about it, and other people
I'm saying,
like
because Black Rob wasn't. I don't think Black Rob might have still been alive if we had a hip hop union.
Yeah, I don't.
The first person I heard about that was Nori. He said What'd you say, brother?
I don't think it's gonna happen because you know, like a regular 9-to-5 job, you get paid dues. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think it's gonna happen.
Right.
If it do happen, like I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but if it do, it's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of big dogs to step up in order to make that happen.
Is it about money? Is it gonna take a lot of money?
My thing is this though. Everybody gotta be accountable for their money. If you get signed, if you got see, it's all about what you sign that contract. You know what I mean? Like, if you sign to this contract, you maybe they gave you $1 million for you signing, and then you get the show money, you're getting $30,000-$40,000 for a show. You supposed to take your money and make it work for you. Not everybody is business orientated. We get that. Some of the artists is not that smart. They've been special ed. They just knew how to rap. People capitalize it. Oh, they ain't that business swab. I'm gonna capitalize off of this and just give them shit like young lady there with y'all. She said, like, you know, the old school people, kick it hell and all that. Sylvia Robinson, she robbed.
Hey, yo, bro, yo, Kyle, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. She about her shit, and she just wanna ask questions. I respect her. Like, she has an opinion, and she just wants. These are questions you want to get asked every day, bro. From what shit is going by anybody that's gonna ask you that. You know what I'm saying? So now I already know you prepped. She's gonna say that. You don't have to answer it. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer none of that shit. You really don't.
Ain't nobody on Diddy Hills. Diddy's not accessible to that guy.
It's hard. I think it's a little easier to get to you than Diddy, brother. Just a little bit.
I can make myself accessible as well. That's not be bothered.
No, you're right. Like I told you before, I respect you for coming on that platform. Don't get it twisted.
And I'm gonna say this for all these corporations, the teachers. For all these corporations, you have teachers. Teachers don't even get paid nearly as much as they worth because they taught you to be who you are. But at the end of the day, we have all these multi-million-dollar corporations. Why don't they have health insurance installed in their contracts? You got people out here knowing that after the money is gone, there's nothing left. Or at the end of the day, their residuals is not even paying for enough health coverage, even for their children or their families. They have to go through alternative programs. And I'm gonna bring it back to Old Dirty. He was still collecting food stamps and Medicaid. Why does it have to be that way? And his records got money.
Welfare sued them for that too.
And guess what?
Money.
And guess what? And then I gotta bring it down to our society because
I heard some shit about that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, then that's why we gotta deal with our government because our government is always gonna keep us minute. Right. At the end of the day, so now what we gotta do is now that we got a new pop singer out there, we got all these people making listen, y'all making millions. Us working regular jobs, we get coins. We gotta make up for what we doing. But we gloating on y'all. Now put that in y'all contracts. Let me see somebody get because with my business I got workman's comp and liability. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say something. Let me say something in the music industry. I'm just keeping 100 because it's a lot of things, right? That I know. Cause I said I've been there from day one when we first started. I mean, Odie Grant, that's my cousin. His father, my father, brothers. Power. Some of these artists, they worth more of these labels dead than they are alive. Because guess what? You know what I mean? They're gonna make more money off of you dead than you are alive.
Right.
Because they're gonna put your music out there. They're gonna put your music out there. And right now, being that Black Rob passed away, I seen millions of views. People started watching, go on YouTube, getting woe and streams and all that. Now who's benefiting off of that? Not Rob, he gone.
That's right. So who is benefiting off of that though?
So my thing is this, who else benefiting off of it? It ain't hard to figure that out.
Damn, did he dance? All in the videos, all in the videos, all in the show.
Yeah, who else benefiting off of that? Listen. This is what somebody told me in the industry. When you put that video up, Mr. Dawson, they said, and this is somebody that millions of dollars. He's a rapper as well, very successful. He said, when you put that video up, people didn't act fast enough because they like this. Why would I spend $200,000-$300,000 of getting this man a condo or this, that, and the third, and I could just wait, he passed away, and kick out $20,000-$25,000. That's nothing on the funeral.
Right.
That's
right.
nothing.
That's
so
right.
I'd rather spend $20,000-$25,000 on the funeral than to spend $200,000-$300,000.
That's what's up. Yo,
that's crazy
listen,
though, but
listen,
that's real though. But that's crazy how people mentality is.
And that's
money.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up all the way.
All the way fucked up. Yo, Kal, man. We about to wrap it up, man. And I just want to tell you again, I appreciate you coming here. You could have been anywhere else, but you was here with Track House. But listen,
We want that face to face, Johnny.
Yeah, we want a face to face, not even on no funny shit, just a face to face. Could
you know the vibe
you know what I'm
is
saying?
different.
The vibe is different. You right about that. You know what I'm saying? So like the face to face is definitely like we definitely want to hear more from you, because you got a documentary. You got a documentary. You got a documentary coming out.
I'm not taking nothing personal that.
No. We know, brother.
Because
we know. You know.
Let me finish.
Go ahead. Cause we about to wrap this up.
Yeah, I got sentenced 4 different times a motherfucker in a black robe that took my freedom from me for the things that I did. I ain't taking personal with him. Okay, you got me. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Take this spot of 10. Right. Take this 10 years in the feds. Take this 3 to 6 right here. Oh, I was acquitted for 2 murder charges in New York City. Oh, I got beaten around those, but I asked for some other shit I had to do, so I ain't take none of that personal.
Right. But it's love, man.
It's business.
It's business and love. You know what I'm saying?
But what's crazy though, right?
Go ahead,
crazy,
talk about it.
This man, family members and soca people that had history with him, nobody was there. Nobody was there. They had to come out the blue. My brother this, my man this. We was on that 2 months ago. This video went out.
Nah. You know, I respect that point of view that you have for that, because you've been saying that, and you never changed. You never change your point on that. Like, where the fuck y'all niggas is at? And I definitely agree with you saying that. You got a favorite Black Rob song, man?
A Black Rob song, a favorite one?
Yeah, cause we want some black. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody.
Yeah, what? You know, what was my classic one? Also, I like his verse. It wasn't
24 hours
pushed out there, but it's on the soundtrack. It's on the soundtrack of Money Talks.
Tell me what's the name of it?
It's called No Way. It's P Diddy, Kelly Price, and Black Rob in there. It's called No Way.
Yo, you ever been starstruck?
Nope.
Nah, nigga said nope. Yo.
Word. No. You know where I come from?
You didn't listen to what he said.
Know where I come from?
Where that come from? Where that come from?
I said, know where I come from?
Oh yeah, where you come from?
I come from Supreme Team. We stars from the projects and that movement.
Yeah.
And but it's funny, right? You go ask Bimmy, right? Because before Black Rob passed away, I FaceTime Bimmy and let him talk to Black Rob. And Bimmy did an interview, was like, yo, my man Cal from, you know what I'm saying? He FaceTime Black Rob. I was talking to him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna come check you. And unfortunately, he passed away.
Yeah.
What's that song you said that was your favorite song with Diddy?
It's called No Way. It was on a Money Talk soundtrack.
Money Talk soundtrack, No
Rob,
Way. Yeah, we gonna go out with that. Yo, Kal Dawson, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Maybe I go pawn this right here, and then I make up for the difference of Rob. Maybe I'll go pawn this then.
What
people have something to say.
What? What'd he say?
Maybe gonna go pawn.
I said right here, my damn ring.
Oh.
Maybe I go pawn this shit right here. And then see what we gonna say about that.
That shit. What that shit cost? 20,000?
Nah, that's 60.
I'm fucking with you, my nigga.
That
shit was 20. That shit was 20K, nigga.
Yeah, 20K. I bought that on my new car again. But that came from Rob's money as well, I guess. Who knows?
Yo, shout out to Kal Dawson. Appreciate you, brother. We gonna go out. We gonna go out with one of his favorite songs right now. Kal Dawson. Make sure y'all go follow my man and hear his story, man. Hear his truth. Hear his side. Cause he got something. And he got something to say.
Wendy Williams on next. She up deck next.
Oh, you about to go. You about to go on. We got you before Wendy. We lit.
Yeah, Wendy. Yeah, the PR got me going on Wendy.
We lit. Yo, shout out Triple A. Shout out your publicist. Yeah, word. Let's go, man.
Shout out to Cleo channel.
Let's go. Yo, Kal Dawson, love is love, brother. Peace, brother.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah. No way out, baby. Yeah. Ain't no way out. realize why niggas really envy me. I feel no sympathy, it's type ill. Plus I get slight chills when I write wills. Tired of looking at these ugly niggas with ice grills. No telling what I might feel about my glory. Two sides to every story. That's why I pray to God, hoping that he reassure me. The more the pain, more the gain come with the territory. I might dispose, feeling like my life been chose. All I know in my life, lot of ice and hoes. When it's on, my man there, gat in his hand. What you do when you got a master plan, but